Let's get you guys up to date on the news here. Um, some things I'm very excited to bring to you guys today. Justin Sun. Justin Sun is now a part of XCN. We will get into it today, but Doge price is XCN's price. Doge's price is XCN's price from 2021. And we shall get into that today, as well as X Crypto's Decoded. I'm really, really excited to bring this to you guys today, and we shall get into it today. But as always, first, cue my guy, Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Can you guys hear me? Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Black View Investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer? Best believe I was black or invested. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifested. So we binge on our black or invested. Best believe I was black or invested. That course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that black or invested.
I might have too many things open. Hey guys, how's it going? Deep down a rabbit hole here, so I might have had too many screens open. Again, we're gonna hit the X cryptos. We're gonna hit you with the X cryptos decoded. We're gonna let you know here about XCM's price, which is mirroring Doge's price in 2021 to a T. And yeah, let's get into it here. But as always, cue my guy, Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Boom. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Black View Investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer? Best believe I was black or invested. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifested. So we binge on our black or invested. Best believe I was black or invested. That course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that black or invested.
What is going on, guys? What's up, Crypto Warriors? What's up, Black Rue Crew? Believe me, I was on such a deep rabbit hole. You guys will not want to miss this today. X Cryptos Decoded. I think you're really going to love this. But first, let's get into the news that we have for today. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Let's share. This one here. So if you guys weren't aware, last time we came on, it was in doubt if Justin Sun was going to be a part of XCN, but he is now. That second vote, OIP 52, has now passed. Excuse me, with 232 votes to Justin Sun, 8 votes against with 16 million, and 232 votes for with 984 million XCN cast there. So Justin Sun is aboard. HTX will have a it will have a node, a validator node. So Justin Sun is aboard. What this means is maybe Justin Sun can use his influence because it will only behoove him and behoove his bags to use this influence with Trump to get things going for XCN. Okay. Now, from what I'm going to show you today, I firmly believe XCN is a linker or a chain, if you will, between BlackRock and JPMorgan. Okay. Now, that's the juicy stuff we're going to get into today. But not only that, I believe that all these X cryptos are chains and linkers to the next financial system. And when will this next financial system get started? This year. This year. You should be like rolling around happy as heck right now, bro. When I when I found this out, and trust me, I want to see what you guys think about this, okay? I really, really, really want to see what you guys think about it, okay? But let me go ahead and look into the chats. What's up, Jaden? What's up, Bucket Hat Cruz? What's up, Jose Serra? And by the way, we're so close to 3,000 subscribers. We're only 7 subscribers away now. Definitely like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get to 3,000. Next stop, 5,000. What's up, Joey P? What's happening, Prince? Appreciate you, brother. Amo Green, what is up? Okay, so I am thoroughly excited to give you guys this news, but again, let's go here. Swift is running right now. As you can see over here right now, Swift is at 0.239. Definitely go over to my guy Maximus Crypto's channel and check it out. He just did some new research on Swift, and he also mentioned me, Shook Focus, Underdog Researcher, and Rob Mass, Crypto Future. So definitely go over to Max's channel and check it out. I would show you guys his channel right now myself, but since I have so many tabs open, we'll do that towards the end when I can close some of these tabs. But Swift is running, and Swift is a part of this. Okay, Swift is a part of it. It is a chain. It is a linker. It is an X crypto, if you will. Okay, it is a bridge. So now when we start talking, and I really want to know, guys, I want some know about it from you guys. I really want to see what you guys think about this. Okay, so when the video is over, please put chain in the description, and I'll know you watched till the end. Okay, but chain, link, this is an X. This is going to be very, 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 very important, right? Remember, I told you guys that my whole video, Money is Sacrifice, this is kind of like more or less an intro into that. But when I found this numerically, it just really kind of blew my mind. It blew my mind. Okay. Now, just want to remind you guys of something. We were having this debate on whether Swift is going to be an American crypto or not. I say it's probably going to be an American crypto because if we look at Crunchbase here, we see Draper Associates, San Mateo, California. And again, we already know Draper is behind Swift. Draper Dragon right here and No Capital. If we go over here to Draper Associates, we see they're based in San Mateo, California. And if we go to Swift, we see they're based in San Mateo, California. And we also see that Draper University, Draper U, is based in San Mateo, California. So to me, this clears things up because if you don't make it their company's headquarters, then Solana won't qualify. Then Telcoin won't qualify, right? And Telcoin's already been tweeting out tons of tweets about, Trump and about Mike Flood and all of that. Telcoin is a sleeper out here, by the way, y'all. It's such a sleeper. But Telcoin, I don't think Telcoin would be tweeting all of this if they didn't qualify, right? And they, like Swift, started in another country, but they have a base here now in America, in Norfolk, Nebraska. Okay, so they've been they've been tweeting and tweeting and tweeting stuff, letting people know what's about to go down. So I really, really think it's outside the realm of possibility. Like if they say that, Telcoin's in and Swiss not, that really doesn't make any sense. And again, if you understand Tim Draper and who he is, he also donated to Trump's campaign, by the way. I'm pretty sure that Swift is going to be deemed an American cryptocurrency. Okay. So just wanted to clear that up before we continued on. So understand what we're talking about here is an American cryptocurrency. Okay. Not said for sure, but if this is just my speculation again. But again, if they're saying Swiss not, then neither is Solana and neither is Telcoin. And that doesn't make any sense if Telcoin's up here, if Telcoin's up here tweeting, about Trump and the things that Trump is doing. That just doesn't make any sense to me. So, there we go. And Swift is continuing to run. Let me come over here and you're gonna see the infinite mirror thing because I'm not gonna keep remembering to switch. We'll get rid of infinite mirror when we go get the comments. Okay, this is gonna knock your socks off, guys, because it knocked my socks off. Okay, now what we're gonna explore is symbology a little bit. Okay, walk with me just a second here. Okay, shout out to One on One podcast. Shout out to Symbolic Studies podcast. Let's go, Swift. Just keep going. We're going to show you that Swift's a part of this too. And I really want to hear your opinion, guys, on what is going on this. Let's go, Swift. Just keep on going there, Swift. Just keep going, Swift. But okay, we're going to wrap up and decode the X cryptos. But the first thing we have to understand and start with is for you to understand Pythagoras, right? Pythagoras is an ancient philosopher. Basically, he said, he has a phrase that he says, all is number, okay? All is number. And if you go down here and look at, we don't even have to go in there, but Pythagoreanism, Pythagoras in his teachings focused on the significance of numerology. He believed that numbers themselves explain the true nature of the universe. Now understand, when we're looking at charts, right? What are we looking at? We're looking at numbers. We're looking at numbers. We're looking at Fibonacci sequences. All of this is numbers, okay? You guys might not know I'm a computer programmer. With computer code, you look at binary code, or essentially you're programming in like words, which the compiler reduces to binary code. But that binary code itself is numbers. You could also write things in hexadecimal, which is a 16-based code. You can write things in decimal, which is a 10-based code. Remember this. This is all important for later. You can write things in octal, which is an 8-based code. And you can write things in binary, which is a 2-based code, 0 and 1. Okay, remember that. Now, let's get into this with the whole backdrop and understanding that all is number. Okay, we're not just like, understand that. And this is shown by our charts, the charts that all people read here. All the big guys read. And again, I've also shown you the quote from JPMorgan where it says, millionaires don't study astrology, billionaires do. Okay, so keep that in mind as a backdrop. Now, here, where can we go next? So, okay. So I was looking at the symbol of XCN, which we know is basically this. Now, all that is this symbol turned 45 degrees, right? I think we can all agree that that's the same symbol, but just turned 45 degrees, right? So you turn this X 45 degrees, you have what's known as, some call it the sun cross, some also call it the earth cross, because if you look at the Bible, they say, there are 4 pillars of the earth, 4 pillars of the earth. And they say the earth is separated, quote unquote, separated into 4 quadrants. Now, make of that what you will, but this is what the Bible says, and people have been using this ancient symbol for years, right? So much so, if we come over here, I can show you. They say it's a solar symbol, right? Just really bear with me here, guys. They say it's a solar symbol, sun cross, right? It's also known as the wheel cross, the solar cross. You know how these guys love the sun too, Solana, right, and things like that. But I digress. But you can see here, if we come down, they have different versions of this, right? Caddo Sun Cross, which they're Native American people of Oklahoma. You know, there you go. You know, the Native American people definitely knew what was going on, right? You got this broken. Now look at this broken sun cross or circle, and let's ignore what these people made it mean, right? I'm not gonna say the name. I'm not gonna say the word, but this is symbolizing something, okay? And we'll get into what it symbolizes in just a second. So please ignore all the extra added stuff over time that has been put on this, and just understand it for what it is, as far as like a sun cross or a polar cross or a earth cross, okay? And you can see different people have also used this. Even a Japanese clan, which will be interesting to look this up, the Masu clan, which I don't know if this relates at all to the Swift crests that we saw. That'd be interesting to double check those to see if this relates to the Swift crests at all. But again, such an ancient symbol that these people used it as their family crest. Okay. Now, I want to show you something. Okay. Keep in mind this broken cross here, this broken sun cross. Now, I said it was also polar. Okay, symbology, right? It is. And again, shout out to Symbolic Studies. He's the first person to kind of like put me up on this stuff. Okay. But no one really applied it to crypto. And I like to apply it to crypto. So what that symbol really truly is the Big Dipper and the phases it goes through when it goes around the North Star. Okay. So you see the tail here and the spoon, the tail and the spoon, tail and the spoon, tail and the spoon. What does that look like? The Chase Bank symbol. Tail and spoon, tail and spoon, tail and spoon, tail and spoon. JPMorgan Chase. Okay. JPMorgan Chase. Okay. So are they telling us right in front of our face that this is, you know, JPMorgan Chase related by giving us this symbol? But wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. Okay, so I was looking at what this kind of meant, the symbol, and what I found is they called this like the symbol for lot of fortune. This is what they called it. Let me see if I can go back here. Okay, this is different astrology symbols, but the thing that we want to be most concerned about is down at the bottom here, I think. If not, okay, there we go. So the earth symbol, again, which is this cross, or the lot symbol, which is the glyph for the planet Earth. Let's ignore the glyph for Earth rotated 45 degrees. Okay. So Earth rotated 45 degrees is this X. How many cryptos have we seen with this X? LCX, XRP, XCN, XLR, right? And I thought it was just interesting that they called this lot of fortune. Okay. Like that's a very specific name, right? Lot of fortunes, they also call them, if we go down here, lower, where is it? Let me go back. Okay, yeah, so here it is. So you see what it says? It says in some fonts, the tensor product can be used as a substitute for this symbol. So again, here's some more this is like Unicode or something like that. I think it's called Unicode. But this symbol can be called the tensor product, okay? Stay with me here. So we've already seen JPMorgan Chase and how it kind of relates to this symbol. Now, tensor product, I was like, okay, what's a tensor product? And this was like way too complicated of a definition. So I went over to ChatGPT, right? And it says the tensor product is a mathematical operation that combines two algebraic objects, such as vectors, matrices, and more general tensors, into a new higher dimension object. Now, again, let's kind of new higher dimension object. Who knows exactly what that means, right? But what that said to me was combining two objects. And what combines two objects? A chain, a link, right? And who happens to be the people behind XCN? Chain, right? Right? And this next part is just gonna blow your mind, right? So look at this. So you see chain here, it has the two chains. And of course that looks like an 8, right? It has the two polygons. And that kind of looks like an 8, right? So what did I do? I went over here and I was like, oh, well, first of all, XCN and Lot of Fortune, right? They have the same, and don't worry about what these ciphers mean. Just worry about the pattern and matching the pattern. So 4, right? And 4. 58 is 13. Or 5 plus 8 is 13. So matches there. And we know 1 plus 7 is 58. So that's 13. That's 4, basically. 1 plus 3 is 4. 59 is 5 plus 9, which is 14. And there we go, right? Again, 1 plus 7, 7 plus 7 is 14. So that matched. I thought that was interesting. And then when I was like, okay, well, this is a chain, right? So look at this chain. So it's 8. Remember this: 8, 8, 1 0, right? 1 0. And I was like, okay, 8, 8, 1 0. That confused the crap out of me, right? 8, 8, 1 0. But also connexes, which is what they changed Onyx to. The name they changed it to. 1 7, which is 8. 5, which is 8, and then 10 and 10. Link, which is one of their products, which they offer. And they spelled it with 2 I's. They didn't necessarily, did they need to do that because of chain link or something else? I don't know, but they spelled it with 2 I's. So it just so happens that it fits into everything else. Exchange payments, and it says here, exchange payments related information simply and securely using Link, the world's first bank-led, peer-to-peer network for data sharing between institutions and fintechs. Okay? And here, so we're following all the symbolism, we're following all the numbers. Let's give you something more concrete. Another X crypto, right? XLR feeds into Onyx, feeds into Connexus. And what is this symbol? that same tensor, that same chain, that same X, that same model fortune, right? Which is the Earth cross turned 45 degrees. The same thing, right? So again, can we say that XLR is a chain or a connector to Onyx, which is a chain and connector to BlackRock, which is a chain and connector to XRP? But then this just really like flips me out the more I put in chain things, right? Or things related to this. So connexes. So the 10 and the 8. So or 8, 8, 10, 10. Link with two eyes. 10, 10, 8, 8. XLR's ticker symbol, 10, 10, 8, 8. Tensor, remember because it's a tensor. Um, it's a tensor. That is the symbol for a tensor. Remember, in Unicode they said it's a symbol of a tensor. Okay, tensor product. Okay, which is a connector. Basically, this is what got me to chain is the tensor product thing. So let's go back. 1-9, which again is alpha omega. And that's what really tipped me off when I got the 1-9 or the 9-1. Alpha omega, beginning and end. So is this the beginning and end of the new financial system? The end of the new one and the beginning of the new one. Okay? Okay? Just keep that in your mind. We're not even done yet. So 10, 10, 8, 8. Swift, okay? Same numbers as XCN. 4, 4, 4, 4. 5, 5, 5, right? 6 plus 8 is 14. So, but then what do they call their connector? They call it bridgers, right? This is how they spell it. They call it bridgers. What is bridgers? 8 plus 2 is 10. 4 plus 6 is 10. 8 here, 8 here. Now, what is an 8, bro? Infinity, right? It's a chain. It's a chain. Just like chain here. It's a chain. An 8 is a chain. It is infinity. Okay? Now, continuing with that, this 1 and 0, I'm like, okay, well, what about the 10? The 10 is basically, because remember with 1 and 9, alpha omega, right? It's like you're starting over. So if you do 1 plus 9, you get to 10, which is basically starting over as at 1. That's life, death, life, death, life, death, life, death, which is, but also at the same time, the 0 and the 1 is binary. It's its own alpha and omega. Nothing, something, nothing, something, nothing, something. Follow me here? Okay. So I was like, okay, all right. So then what is this symbolized by? The Ouroboros, which is the Ouroboros, if you guys are not familiar with that. That's a snake or a dragon eating its own tail. Okay. If I bring up the picture, it looks like this, kind of like this. And there's some Ouroboroses that look like an 8. And I also looked that up, and the AI said, oh, well, an 8 symbolizes infinity. It is the cyclic nature of life, as it represents a snake or a dragon eating its own tail, forming a continuous loop. So this is the old system dying and the new system being born. And then shout out to Moonfeather. What year are we in? We're in the Chinese year of the snake, right? A lot of symbolism here. But for me, it was like, wow. Like, I didn't pick these letters. I didn't pick these names. Like, how can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things all have that same thing, and they're all different types of chains. Chain here, chain here, chain here, chain here, chain here. I didn't choose that. I didn't choose the XCN, the lot of fortune. It's the exact same thing as the XCN and the Swift, right? It that I thought that was mad, just mad. And also last year, the year before this one in the Chinese zodiac was the year of the dragon. So again, if you look at the whole Ouroboros thing, snake and the dragon. So this old system is ending and this new one is beginning, and X literally marks the spot, so to speak, right? They're literally showing you which ones are the ones to choose by the people who know the symbolism. This is the exact same symbolism that JPMorgan Chase uses. And oh, then they also decided to name, Onyx, BlackRock. That's Saturnian symbolism. But, today we're just going to talk about the polar or the solar or the earth, X symbolism. And again, X, and you think about it too. For those of you that, may be Christians, you understand about Jesus on the cross, life and death there. The cross is a symbol of sacrifice. Hence, money. Money is sacrifice. Life, death, rebirth, all of that. So, essentially, and in a lot of ways, sort of the same symbol. Because in some depictions and some different drawings, you'll see Jesus on a cross, or you also see him on an X. So I don't know. I'm like, what do you guys think about that? What do you think about what we put together there? Oh my God, was I not sharing that entire time? Oh my gosh, hold on, was I not sharing that entire time? Was I not sharing? Did you guys not see anything that I just showed? I hope that's not the case. Okay, let me know, guys, if you saw anything that I just was showing you guys. So I can't tell from this thing. I hate this setup. I don't know who changed it to this, but it's super. Excuse me. Okay, you did. You did see it. Okay, good. Okay, saw it, bro. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I got figured. I'm like, okay, 200 people watching and they didn't see anything. Okay. Okay. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm sure. Share screen. I'm going to share a specific window. Be right back. Okay, hold on 1 second, guys. Back. Okay, so let's look at some of the comments here. It still doesn't show me what you guys should be seeing. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. Let me start at the top here. Jaden, what's up? We can hear you. Okay, new white paper Monday. Yeah. Shout out to you, Truck Skills. What's up, Jose Cora? I missed you there. Okay. So that must have been what these guys were saying when they were like, oh, 4 days. Because they gave us a little thing where they said something's happening in 4 days. Let's go to Unexchained. Where was it? There it is. Set your alarms 4 days. And that was yesterday. So, new white paper. Okay. And, I used to say it doesn't matter. Institutions are going to come in. It doesn't really matter how many people are on in this or not. Retail, it just doesn't matter because institutions are coming. So it doesn't matter. Like, take it or leave it out, whatever. Right. But one thing this XCN thing proved to me is we can speed up their timeline. And that's what we did. XCN was so hot, so bullish that they had to come get Justin Sun to like tweet every regulatory guy in the world. And they still didn't slow us down. And now people are starting to find out about Swift too. So, man, it's looking good for these for us, the Black Root community, the Raw Mass Crypto Future community, the Maximus Crypto community, the Gentleman of Crypto community, the the Underdog Research community, the Shook Focus Digital community. It's looking darn good for these our communities out here, right? So, yeah, we forced them to speed up their timeline. Shout out to Shook Focus for that. I think we really forced them to speed up their timeline. And again, go check out Shook Focus's channel, like the premier researcher in XCN content, in my opinion. Um, Let me bring up my guy's site right quick. And everybody would always say, okay, X marks the spot, but what does that mean, right? Like, how can you base that? What's the basis on that? And you know, looks like Shook is having a chill session. Definitely go check it out after this, guys. Check out my guy Shook. Give him a like and subscribe. Again, some of the best XCN content out here. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely you want to. Again, I told you guys I was looking at. Did they get his? Okay, there we go. This Khosla Ventures video. I don't know. I don't know if Shook took it down and re-uploaded it or what happened here. Because I have watched it twice. Ooh, I'm gonna have to talk to Shook about this. I don't know what happened there because this was a juicy video, and I don't know if they made him take it down. I had to talk to him about that. But yeah, let's continue on here. Theory of Absurd, what's up? What's good? Okay, do you see me now? Okay, yeah, I think you see me. Or no. I really wish that I could see exactly what you're seeing. Oh, okay. I think I got it. I think I know what you guys are seeing. Okay. So is sharing this tab. Okay, perfect. Joy P, what's happening, Prince? What's going on, bro? Joey crowned me the Black Prince of Crypto, and I accept that very graciously. Guys, let me see here. Here it is doing it again. Share screen, entire screen, no window, no Chrome tab. Okay. This is so frustrating, guys, because I can't see what you're looking at. 1 second. Exit full screen. Just again, bear with me. Thank you guys so much. Okay, there we go. That's what we wanted to do. Let's continue on with the comments. 222 watching. Gotta love that. How many of these sound votes are bots? Who knows, man? Who knows? Amo Groves. Who knows? WF Capital, what is up, bro? Yo. Or Zero, cool. What's up, fam? Joey P, Zen, Hart, Fastly Jackson, what's up, bro? Lord Zero, cool. Swift C, Yan and Hayes, been trying to catch a live for a minute. What's up, bro? Appreciate you coming through. Brand G, let's go. What's good, Ruin everyone? Lady T Thomas, hi. What's up? Z, what are your thoughts on Spell Token? I like Spell. You know, do I like it more than these X cryptos? Nah, not as much, but I do like Spell. Brooklyn Hardball, what is up? What is up? Yana Hayes, what is up, Rue? Hit the hustle super hard to catch XCN before the pump. I owe you a couple of cups of coffee. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate it. Kid Grabo, peace to Ruel, peace to the chat. Long time watcher, long time Patreon or Telegram member. Super Mario, what is up? Terry Bunn, hey Rue Plus, what up? Phantom Beat, J Rock 79, beautiful green candle on Swift Yarn, 100%. Let's go back. Swift was just rocketing, wasn't it? Let me go back. Yeah, that was a beautiful green candle. Let me just look at something real quick. Oh, I just want to look at it. Just it just makes my heart just warm inside, just so warm inside. Oh man, okay, let's continue. Let's continue on here. Swifty is pumping again. Janet Hayes, Ruel, you say Trump gets a pass or no on CGT? Zero capital gains tax on American cryptos. What's the next play? Let it ride until before the next president or liquidate positions. I think when the lunar eclipse happens, that's coming up March 10th or March 14th of 2020 of this year. So I might take some profits a little bit before the eclipse because lunar eclipses usually is a time when things go down. Also, selling may walk away type of deal. You know, who knows? They might switch it up on us, but usually selling may walk away is a thing. But then again, we have coming up on the 22nd of November. Everything has to be ISO 20022 compliant. So I think a lot of things are going to pop off then, just like for real pop off. Okay, here we go. Swift pulling back a little bit. Okay, there we go. I've long thought math. I long thought of the universe as endless math. It's all math. 100%. We should design a wallet. Yeah, that would be pretty cool, bro. Brandon YTE, Solar Cross. You playing with fire with those symbols. Well, I think, you know what I mean, Brooklyn Hardball, I think the learning of it is fine. Because never like stop learning. In certain religions, you know, seek knowledge to the cradle to the grave. Now, if I'm trying to actually, you know, quote unquote, summon something, no, I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to activate or do anything like that other than understand, you know, what people are putting in front of us, right? And I would be remiss if I don't look at the things that the people are putting in front of us, right? So they have this whole language of symbols that they're using to communicate that we have no idea about, right? The more we can learn about it, the more we can take advantage of it, right? So, you know, this is just something I kind of put together today, but let's just say you put this together years ago, then you already knew, right? So, you know, as an investor, I think we could take advantage of this as an investor. But I think, you know, and of course, you know, this is up to people's gods to decide, right? What's how that works out, you know what I mean? But for me, I don't think it's anything bad to learn about, but I'm definitely not out here trying to summon something, right? So, you know, Celtic Cross is one of them, 100%. Larry Davis, what's up? Warriors, what's up, sis? Hit that like button, Rue Crew, so the algorithm will share the great information with others. Appreciate it, sis. And hopefully, guys, we can get over 3,000 subscribers here. England's flag is a St. George's cross, except the flag is rectangular, still a cross, though. Yeah, yeah. And also, when you look at where we at here, Microsoft and their logo, right? It's a Windows. It's a cross too, quote unquote Windows, right? When you think about a bridge, a window is a bridge. You know what I mean? It is a bridge. So let me see where can we open up something. Like almost every logo, all of these logos. Well, you can see it right there. Microsoft Office Windows. This is basically the four pillars of the earth, right? Because this is also an earth symbol thing, right? And you could take that as you will, right? In the Bible, they say that on the four pillars of the earth. So makes you wonder when they say that, right? Because they say that. And ancient symbols from like a long time ago show the earth as that four pillared thing. They show it like this. So that's very interesting, right? Very interesting to me. That symbol goes even deeper. What's up, Pharaoh and Sage? I'm sure it goes even deeper, guys. Like, I know people who are really like well versed in this. I'm just looking at it from a crypto point of view. Like people that just really are like into that realm of stuff. I would love to hear what you have to say about it, Pharaoh and Sage, like how it goes deeper. Terry Bunn, and sorry guys, my nose is a little clogged up, so if you hear some sounds, I'm so sorry. I'm going to try to make them as not as bad as I can. These symbols are a story for humanity, but unfortunately, most people don't know these symbols ancient meanings. Exactly, exactly, and that's why I kind of push back a little bit, Brooklyn Hardball, on like, so they have the symbolism that they're using, and they made us, they like shamed us into, well, that's quote unquote satanic. Don't look at that. And I don't think it's, could it be used for that? Yes. But just looking into it and understanding the information, I don't think that that's satanic at all. That's just arming yourself with knowledge, right? Now, trying to use it for something, that's an entirely different thing. Like, or trying to summon something or do something like that, that's an entirely different subject. But learning the ancient symbols' meanings and trying to apply it, that's an entirely different thing. Keyshawn Petgray, shalom, shalom. And there are other different groups that a lot of people, think these groups are not telling the truth, or they're not, they don't know what's going on, or they're militant or something like that. They have a symbol that's close to that, right? They have a symbol that's really close to that. This Earth pillar thing, right? Because there are four, you could say there are four gaps in this thing, right? Where these cross, well, first we got the whole polar symbolism, like there's something in the middle, right? Which XLR shows us this. They go like full polar solar with it on their front page, right? Boom, right there. There's it's not a coincidence that there's a circle in the middle of that, right? Oh, sorry, let me show it. Not a coincidence that there's a circle in the middle of that. Also, the one we were looking at for the Caddo Native Americans, they also have a circle in the middle, right? Is that Polaris? Is that Polaris? Um, what is that circle in the middle? Is that the North Pole? Who can say, right? Who can say? But also you could say that there are gaps right here. That there, gaps in these pillars of the earth that cross pretty much right here. It's just interesting to think about, bro. It's just interesting to think about. Goes into a whole bunch of subjects that we necessarily won't talk about on here, but it goes into a whole bunch of things, right? On to something. I love it, Alex Cora. You see what I'm putting down here? Tell is from Nebraska. Yeah, Phantom Beat, they're from Nebraska, but originally they started in Tokyo. That Nebraska move came later. Yep. Terry Bunn. I don't know why he started in Tokyo first. Maybe it was cheaper for him, but then the Nebraska move came later with Mike Flood. Living in Central Florida, what is up, Rue? And Terry Bond, what is that? DODD or DOD? So Telcoin is a USA coin. Then yes, I would say so. I would say so because they have offices in Norfolk, Nebraska. I've been saying this since August. XCN is a part of Chain and XCMorgan and JPMorgan, man. Yep, yep. And when we look here too, like right, and shout out to Shook Focus, he's pointed this out too as well. You look at the holders, right? Morgan Stanley is one of the biggest holders of Visa, along with BlackRock. So my thought is, right, that these things are chains between not only the dying financial system and the new financial system, they are also chains or links or tensors to BlackRock to JP Morgan to XRP to Securitize, Japan to G7, Swift to China, China to Japan. All of these, they're a huge big chain, right? Connecting all of this stuff together. And they give us the symbolism. We just have to know about it. They know about it, right? Because I think they study this. And when you look at like the Draper family and how long they've been around, I I traced Drapers all the way to like the East India Bay Company, which is the first company to create stocks in England, right? So these families obviously have this knowledge, that they can draw upon. So when they make a logo like this and they have water in it and a phoenix, you know, you already know, or they already know, I should say. Um, these X logos, right? Like the XLR. Wait a minute, hold on. The phoenix here, right? Water and the phoenix. Then you have the XLR logo. And then we already know LCX is all in tight and buddy buddy with the World Economic Forum. And of course, their logo is the same type of X, which you could tilt 45 degrees and now have a cross. So very, very interesting there. Ishnu, Ishu Noel, your research is on another level. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. And so sorry, guys. Again, I'm fighting a little cold, so I'll be right back. I've been saying for months back, guys. I've been saying for months, XCN is the consumers token versus JPMorgan the internal, excuse me. Nice. Yep. There we go. So viewing it definitely as another chain, a very important chain in that link because it could be the tensor between JP Morgan and BlackRock, right? So this was very important for me too to understand what the tensor was, because remember they were both named Onyx, right? They were both named Onyx. And that just seems a little weird, but then when you think about it as them being, two chains in that cog, then it makes like a lot of sense. A lot of sense. And then look at connect link connexus chain bridgers, that all of these things kind of XLR, all of them kind of line up. That's so cool. Like what are the odds of this, bro? Like what are the odds of this? Like even if you don't necessarily truck with this, right? What are the odds of this happening, right? You have to say, okay, there's something there. There's something there. Price is the oracle, And also, yeah, and the thing that we were talking about with Doge's price and XCN's price being kind of mirrored. So we spoke about this another day too. This is a little noisy. I need to get rid of these. Whoops. Okay. Remove. Remove. And let's. Okay. So if we bring up Doge, so remember this is like January. Let's look on the hour chart a little bit. So January is when it kind of all popped off. Then we go look at Doge. January is when it all popped off. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Crazy. So, and remember, Doge's supply is 3 times the supply of XCN. So, if we want to be conservative, we could probably even say this got to 69.70 cents. So, like a 50 cent or more, let's say 60 cent XCN, right? No reason to believe it can't go to $1, right? If we're talking about it being a chain or connection between JPMorgan and BlackRock, man, of course, like $1, right? But you don't want to be the last out or never get out, right? If you put your price target a little bit lower than everyone else, you ensure kind of that you can get out, right? I'm being very upfront and frank with you guys, right? So, you know, do you want to be the guy that's waiting for $1 and it only gets to 75 cents? Just being very frank and honest with you guys. The princess, the oracle, appreciate it. Yesterday, Mike Flood gave them their banking license, 100%. Black Prince, aka Ruel, is the oracle of crypto. Star, star, star. Appreciate it. I've been screaming this to many people about XCN. Ironically, some of them sold at the very first pump. And see, that's like, and again, it's good to take profits. Once your thing doubles, because everything is profit after that. But some of the worst things you can do is like not know what you have and take early profits. That's one of the worst things you can do. But as an investor, right? You knew what you held living in Central Florida. You knew what you held. So you're like, okay, good. I know it's going higher than that. So if y'all want to just, scared and, y'all want to take your profits, do you. But yeah, it's sad. It's sad when people do that. So the new system is eating the old system. Yes, pretty much. Like, think about it. Like, even if we were to think about it with ourselves, right? Plants are living things. If you're a vegan and you kill a plant and you eat it, you're eating a salad. That plant died, you consumed it, and now you get to continue on living, right? I mean, that sounds morbid. That's why I use plants instead of anything else. But literally, the new system is eating the old system in that we just got Grayscale filing for to convert their XRP trust to an XRP ETF. So they're trying to convert it. Also, Dogecoin Somebody filed for a Dogecoin. I think it was Bitwise. It's filing for a Dogecoin ETF. So they're literally taking their fiat and converting it into cryptocurrency slowly, right? Bitwise has recently filed documents to the Delaware Department of State applying for the registration of a Bitwise Dogecoin ETF. What do we see next? Do we see H bar one? Do we see a XCN one? Do we see XCN one? Do we see XRP? Oh, of course, XRP is coming. I just read that to you. Do we see Stellar? Do we see XDC? Do we see Quant? Like the list is endless, but you can see it. It's already started with Bitcoin. It's already started with Ethereum. The old system is slowly being eaten by the new system, like a snake. And we're in the year of the snake. The snake eating its tail, right? Or shedding, pretty much. What's up, Mario F. Navarro Jr.? What's up, Eddie81? Okay, y'all got the share. What's up, Dead Drabetta? We're with you, bro. Okay, got it. Got you. Everybody saw it. What's up to Don't Turn Up Your Sound or Don't Turn Around? What's up, Marcus Santilli? Or Santil, excuse me. What's up, Maroon? Greetings of Maltese. Claus also ties into this. 100%. See, I love that you guys are knowledgeable on this, man. I love it. I love it. Yeah, the Maltese cross definitely ties into this. Let me pull that up right quick. And the island of Malta, right? Really close to Corsica, and I showed you that flag, what the flag of Corsica and Sardinia look like, right? And Malta, of course, the flag has the same colors as the Swiss flag, as the Draper Dragon logo, as American Red Cross, as the Templars, which I also found a Draper that was a Templar in like the 1500s or something like that. Just really interesting. Maltese cross. Yep. Yeah, and this kind of looks more like what the Ripple logo a little bit. 4 V's, like kind of like the chevrons, right? Another ancient symbol, the chevron. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it that we're a knowledgeable audience out here. James Witkowski, what is up? Adil Idris, is XCN bullish? I think it is. It's up to you whether you want to do what you do with it. Janet Hayes, Ouroboros, and all. I did okay. Tevin King, what is up? Nothing is on accident. 100%. What's up, Nick Leto? What's up, Ken Thompson? What's up, Chris Cuts _ BX? Okay. What's up, Roan? Theater, Sir Win Moon. Chris Cuts BX. Last time I saw was the X's and the 8s, and then I put it in my pocket. Damn, I feel bad with the allergies. Yeah, man, it's terrible. If you're watching on a Gentleman of Crypto channel, y'all smash the like for that man, for real, for real. Yeah, guys, definitely, you can continue watching on the Gentleman of Crypto channel, but if you can come over and smash the like on my channel, I would appreciate that as well. Shout out Jose Cora. And shout out to King, Gentleman of Crypto. Definitely check his morning show out if you haven't already. James Kwiatkowski. Swift is a couple pumps away from top 100. Then it's Rocket Ship. Living in Central Florida, watching something come public from JPMorgan or more from Chain about XCN in the near future. Let's go. Stealth Ledger coming for XCN, possible burns, Justin Sun. Yep, so many catalysts coming up for that. Thank you, brother, for sharing that news. Okay, got it. Thank you guys for letting me know that you saw it. Adil Idris, excellent analysis. Living in Central Florida, I only hold XCN and Swift Seed. That's it. I don't need anything else for generational wealth. Let's go. Amaru, what's looking good? What is looking good? XCN is dumping. I'll just pulling back. Not. I know it's like semantics on what word you use. It's just pulling back. Dumping means something different to me. Anwar, it's your opinion that it's a crap coin, but it's not. It's not. Okay. Anwar, no coin go up. Up. There is some correction expected. 100%. XCN is not JPMorgan. Tech to go it. You have to watch the show to understand what I mean by that. Yeah, so you have to watch. If you came in the middle, you got to go back and see what I mean by that. I used to think that too, but the connections are there. There's multiple different connections. Go back in the show and you can see what I mean by that. Smithology project. Yes, I can see it. I'm new. Thanks. Thanks for coming through, Smithology project. Appreciate you. Truck skills, XCN taking a dip, no problem. Michael Angelos, you say XCN is Doge. That's interesting because I have about the same amount of XCN that I have when Doge was 2 cents. Okay. It's not dumping. It went down to 2.2 cents. Now it's back to 3.4. 100%. Thank you for laying that out, Michael Angelos. That's 100%. 100%. So we go back down to it here. We can see on a day chart. And I usually use the day chart because it leads to less like worry and anxiety and all of that other stuff that people talk about. Like you can see here on a day chart, just like you mentioned, it went down to 2.7, went back up to almost 4 cents. And it's like chilling in a halfway point right now. But you can see here, it never went below the 200 EMA. Never. So it's still like very, very bullish. Okay, well, right here. It went below the 200 EMA right here. And that was the whole Justin Sun bull crap. I believe. Yeah, I think this was the Justin Sun bull crap. It actually went lower than this, I think, but whatever they want to show is whatever they want to show, I guess. But yeah. Those was on 2021, not notes. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Spell finally knocked off a 0. What's up, Royal Pounds? Appreciate you for coming through, bro. Hope everything's going well with you. Tony S. Zen and XPR. Rocket. And by the way, I'm just reading the Rockets nobody say anything about me saying something about Rocket because I know there's a big thing about that not too long ago. Eclipses when things go up. Well, generally, solar eclipses are when things go up. Here we are with the sun thing again, and lunar eclipses are the when things kind of go down. So we should see, like, honestly, you know what I mean. I have to make the decision if I'm going to try to play that game. I may just wait until November, just hold out no matter what, and wait until November 22nd of this year before I take profits. We'll see. We'll see what happens. What's that beeping sound? That is my crypto alerts. Evan XRP, XLM. My Coinbase says that I cannot make buys through my bank account because I can still trade and swap because I was buying Swift. Now it says max trade of 14 million per trade. I've never seen that before. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, bro. I don't know. No, it's not my it's not my it's not it's not my smoke alarm. It's my crypto alerts. Turn off that beeping sound, please. Sorry, guys. XCN 5 cents inevitable. Emilio's man. I have XCN and I just picked up some Swift tonight. Was going to buy some Jasmine, but the chart had me nervous. We'll wait on Jasmine. Jasmine, I'm pretty high on Jasmine. Definitely check out Maximus Crypto for some of the best Jasmine content around. Both Maximus and Crypto Future, they have really great Jasmine content. And shout out to Moonfeather, Mooniverse. I'm going to bring her stuff up in just a second too. The fact that she said wood snake yesterday, and I was like, and the whole snake thing just came to me about the Ouroboros. I was like, okay, that's it. Like, and I was just like, oh, mind blown. But yeah, definitely check out Max here. He just recently posted a Swift video. Also, I think he posted something recently on Jasmine. Definitely want to check this out. Let's see here. Also want to check out my guy Crypto Future. What did I do here? Okay, this should focus digital. Let's see Crypto Future. Definitely want to check out my guy Crypto Future. See here, congratulations to him again for breaking that 10K mark. Shout out to him. And then also want to check out Mooniverse here. Again, I was on her channel just before XRP blew up. And the show is Stocks, Stars, and Crypto. We'll show right here. It was a live meeting. Definitely come check it out. Stocks, Stars, and the Crypto Connection. As you can see. Okay. Susi on Coinbase is running low supply, and they don't want you to have it. Interesting. Maybe it is running low. I don't know. Idil Idris. XCN will go up to 22 cents. Bucket hat clues. Isn't that a complaint? What KuCoin got hit with? Yeah. Ignore the beeps, please. Idris, Jasmine will, and I changed it, guys. You shouldn't hear it anymore. Jasmine will HV connection in the next 5 hours. Hold the purchase. It's up to you. I really think, and based off the content that Maximus Crypto has provided us with, I really think Jasmine has a dollar in it. When it decides to hit a dollar, I can't tell you, but all the things that Japan plans to use it for, I think Jasmine definitely has a dollar in it. But I'm just curious. I haven't typed in Jasmine before. I don't think. Okay, that same kind of deal as XCN with the 13 and the 14, or the 5, right? One plus 4 is 5. 6 plus 8 is 14, which is 1 plus 4 is 5. So Jasmine has the same as XCN and the same as Swift. Very interesting there. Very interesting. Anthony Hall, thank you for the alpha. 88 symbolizes financial wealth. Okay, got you. Pharaoh and Sage, those symbols are not evil. They're ancient Egyptian science symbols, veiled by religion. Find more knowledge by studying greater and lesser mysteries. 100%. And see, I think it's like certain things, guys, they will tell you that they're bad, wrong, or fake, and those are the actual real things. So, again, in certain religions, they say seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. That also means looking into things that people say are bad, wrong, and indifferent, right? You might find out there might actually be some truth to them, even though society says or someone says, don't look into that. I'm not asking anyone to do that. Stay strong to what's true to you. But this is what I found in my life personally. Lisa Lyle, we can't say, but I think XCN is going to do well. Emilio's man, you got it. Okay, sorry guys, another beep, but this just helps us because we'll find out. Woo, let's go Swift. See, it's for things like that. When Swift is doing wonderful things that we can look at and be happy about. Woo! Sorry. Really sorry about that, guys. Just get really pumped up when I see those candles. Emilio knows what's up. 4 pillars, fixed and immovable. This is what the Bible says about that. Yeah. Anthony Hall, you didn't share your screen showing the pillars. Oh, I didn't have any pillars to show, but this is a Bible verse. What's the best platform to buy Telcoin? You can buy it on Polygon. Just be careful because I know some platforms, or at least when I bought it, we're still selling Matic. Matic is now Pol, Pol, and you can go on there and buy it, and it's less fees than the Ethereum. All symbols have power, like sigils. Some of them are charged with magic and intention. Best to be aware of what they do and when they're doing it. Okay. Now, see, this gets into now if you're doing sigils. Now that's a whole nother thing, right? And I don't know if you guys are anime fans, right? But you know how Naruto and Dragon Ball Z, they do the little sigils on the ground. That's a real thing. That's a real thing. Now that, right? If you're playing around with that and you don't know what you're doing, that might be a problem. But again, these things are just knowledge, and if you know what you're doing, right? I don't. I do not. I'm here to tell you, I don't know what I'm doing with that. I don't. I don't study it for that. I'm studying it as far as my crypto journey and seeing what people are like, what these symbols mean, because they, like you said, all symbols have power, all symbols have meaning. But as far as like doing sigils and stuff like that, I don't know what I'm doing with that. So I'm not gonna mess with that. Like, unless I find someone I think that knows what they're doing. But for me personally, I'm not doing the sigil thing. Just for me personally. Maybe that changes at some point in time, but for right now, no. Um, Jill agrees to reach 10 cent. Okay. Occult money, got it. Theater of absurd. And again, occult, all that means is hidden. So they've demonized that word into meaning something like evil, but all it truly means is hidden. Who's your daddy? Yeshua. Oh, we got a knowledgeable audience out here. Yeah. Still in the consolidation phase till 0.47. And you guys know my price target for XCN is 50 cents. But honestly, after seeing what I saw today, I can almost feel like 60 would be maybe even 60. But again, pick the price target that works for you. And we've been over how to do that. X is 6, right? Or 10 in Roman numerals. That's right. That's right. It's 10 in Roman numerals, and it's the 24th letter of our alphabet. And you know the whole 42 thing, right? You could add, 24 or 42, right? So X has that ability to it too because it's the 24th letter in our alphabet. You can also call X tau, or ta in the Greek. So there's so much, like we could go so deep on X, bro. What the F was with that, Dylan? Thoughts on the dip right now? No, no thoughts on the dip. Binance symbol double X's. Yep. So see, you guys are paying attention. Lisa Lyle, I was in on the Doge run in 2021. It was great. Lisa the millionaire. What's up, C. Allen? Lisa Lyle's not yet. Ruth Swissy is on fire right now too. Salute, bro. No problem. Really good. I'm just a small investor though. A shrimp. Stacked and loaded. 30 cents would be a beauty for me. Let's go. At least allow 50 cents. I'm trying to manifest it. Let's go. Um, vote, guys, vote. Amo grows. Ooh, I'm not sure what this means. Uh, Musuyidi, Ghanaian Adinka symbol, also across King of England. Where is it on his crown? Ooh, you giving me another little wormhole to dig into. Um, yeah, we just need to have another show for stuff like this, guys. I got so much stuff I want to dig into in reference to that. You will one day be able to use XCN to take a loan from your house naked. That's the utility, pretty much. That's why staking exists, etc. Yep. I'm Egyptian. Many ancient Egyptian symbols. Oh, I didn't know you were Egyptian, bro. That's cool. Matt Arnold. Hey, please make timestamps. Okay, we'll do our best for that. The timestamps. Yeah, I'm back, bro. You stop playing with those symbols. Uh, Living in Central Florida, XCN came out peak in yeah in peak 2025. Really didn't have a bull run there, so that was the bottom. That was the kind of the bearish part of that cycle. So not at its full potential. So it's really the first bull run on Coinbase and possibly Binance listing. It will pass 18 cents easily. I agree with that. Bro, I didn't even know you had your own channel. All good. We here now. Like to subscribe. No problem, bro. Like, bro, I did not even know you had your own channel. That's cool, bro. No. I'm glad you like to subscribe now, bro. That's cool. That's hilarious. Um, Leaving in Central Florida, we will have resistance at 10. Yep. Yeah, we'll have resistance at 10 cent for sure. But also, Justin Sun did slow us down. By the way, we would be at 7 cents for now by now probably. But he threw a wrench in 100%. True Florid. Um, Holding XCN long term no matter what happens. What's up, Tesla? SPA will run high and fast. XCN is solid, consolidating so strong. I'm impressed. Thought it would go back to, yeah, me too. I thought it would go back down to the 2 cent range too, but it's still very, very strong. So it's really mimicking Doge in that way. Everybody thought Doge was going to go back down, and it just kept going. It did have a little spot where it paused. Let's keep going, Swift. Let's go. It did have a little spot where it paused before going back yard. Doge did. So, like that spot right there. So maybe, come February, we need to look for this. And then this March, actually, it flew in March. It flew in April all the way till May. And then May is when it kind of came down. So we have to see. Maybe that March eclipse doesn't do anything, but who knows? We'll see. It's just something to be aware of. XCM 5 cents tomorrow. Monday, hopefully, not sell the news event. Usually is, but could be serious bullish news to get momentum to skyrocket, especially with Binance 100%. So Monday is going to be a big, big day, guys. Thank you for that, bro. As we've been saying here, Binance arrives, which I'm sure they got their tokens last week. Yeah, that's what Crypto Future was. That's what he was thinking. He was thinking that as well. Justice Sun gets 500 million tokens tomorrow and will be locked, which is actually bullish either way, 100%. I'm impressed. The XCN wouldn't even mind holding 20% for the next bull run. Long holds have double-digit tokens. Was blessed to do research and have these channels. 100%, bro. Blessed to have you around too and have you like commenting and watching, bro. Thank you. That means a lot. Means a lot. Noah Alley, what's up? XCN. Brooklyn Hardball, the Bible tells you specifically to stay away from these symbols and watching stars, aka astrology. The Bible says don't lean onto your own understanding. I'm just saying, no worries. No worries. Other holy books, like I said, say seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. And for me, that rings a lot true. Because if you're seeking knowledge to the cradle to the grave, from the cradle to the grave, you're not even looking for the knowledge which people use against you, right? You're looking for any set of knowledge that can move you forward. And also, in the seeking of knowledge, you look at things that may be uncomfortable or people might tell you not to look at. And in that way, almost everything is revealed, right? And there's limits and lines to this, right? Like I'm not saying go out there and like make sigils on the ground and do that type of stuff, which could be okay for some people. And if you know what you're doing, maybe that's okay because sigils, like everything, is a tool, right? But I'm not suggesting people go do this. But I'm just saying, like, seek knowledge. That's all. Seek knowledge. Let's go, Boston Strong. River, so Binance list, how much do you think it will? Do you think it will tank? No. I'm still, again, price target somewhere between 50 and 60 cents. Brooklyn Hardware weird because Alex Cora, Genesis 1:14. God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of heaven to divide the day from the night, and let there be for them." I'm sorry, to divide the day from the night, and let there be signs and four seasons. Got you. Yep. 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 For what I've looked into with the signs and sigils and stuff like that, the stuff that we covered today, none of it is. Let me go back. It's just knowledge. That part is just knowledge. Now, when you go into making sigils and things like that, then that could be iffy. You don't know what you're doing, what you're quote unquote summoning or doing something like that. But that's a completely different thing. And if you look into the Bible and stuff like that, Solomon, right? And we talk about the seals of Solomon and all of that. Solomon was playing around with that type of stuff. But again, did he use those tools for good or did he use them for evil? I can't say. And for the days, nights, and years, Swiftcoin going to break out to four today. A tool is whose hand? A tool is whose hand? Okay. That has nothing to do with astrology and symbols, Alex Cora. What other holy book? Well, there's other holy books. I'm not like there are three Abrahamic religions, right? There's Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. And, within Christianity, you got Catholicism and Eastern Orthodox and all that stuff. But all three of those religions, as much as they tried to use them to separate, they're all Abrahamic religions. They all come from the same religion. Uh, why put sigils on the ground when you can incorporate them into microchips? Yep, and that's another thing. That's another thing, Brand. You can incorporate them into microchips and technology and make magic happen. Uh, if you look at some of our microchips, these symbols and sigils are into our microchips. Like, and that's a whole different subject. That's an entirely different show. Like, not only microchips, guys, like emojis too. Like, it's crazy. We could go deep on this, but let's just leave it there for tonight. Um, shout out to Max with Crypto. Shout out to Shook Focus Digital. Shout out to Underdog Researchers. Shout out to Rob Mass, Crypto Future. Shout out to Mooniverse. Yeah, remember to write chain in the description, not in the chat here, but in the like in the comments. It'll help the video get out. And don't forget to like and subscribe on the Crypto Root Podcast channel. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I'm out. Peace.